Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make lots of money using the Arcology. And this time around, we'll be focusing on electronics. So let's take a look, shall we? So by the end of this video, I'll be making around 9 to 10 million simoleons. And for now, I'm only making about 2.3 because all of my resources have been going into the Arcology. And let's take a look at that. Now as you can see, I've already completed the Arcology. And I've actually gathered all the resources myself, even though I have a neighbor. And even though it's completed, it needs time to build, so let's wait. Flashing forward in time, the Arcology is complete. And you get the benefits of shoppers, workers, and students. And depending on the density of the Arcology, you get more shoppers, more workers, and more students. So let's take a look at the grand opening. The next thing you need to do is power the Arcology and give it water. You need about 300 megawatts of power and 120k gallons of water, but you can get it from the region. Like your neighbors can supply part of it, you can supply the rest. But in this case, my neighbor hasn't been playing for about a day, and I want to get this over with, so I'm going to supply everything in this video. Flashing forward again, I now have enough power and enough water for the Arcology to run. Problem is, the Arcology won't recognize I have enough power and water until about let's say 30 to an hour later. So we have to wait that long for the Arcology to recognize it. So let's flash forward in time until it does. The Arcology has started accepting water and power from the city, so now it's going to start leveling up in density. All we can do is wait until our population starts migrating to the Arcology and it starts building up, and this will also take maybe an hour, maybe a few minutes. Honestly, it depends on your luck, so good luck. So flashing again, let's take a look at the Arcology, and it is now density level 1, and you get all these benefits for being a level 1 Arcology into your city. Now we can truly have some fun and get rid of the residential zones in my city. I've dropped a substantial amount of population for my city. It went down 13,000, and the Arcology is now level 6, which means I get even more benefits, and I can get rid of even more residential, commercial, industrial, whatever I want, and everything will commute from the Arcology into my city. If you ever had a building that said workers needed and you had problems getting workers into that building, well, you'll never have that problem anymore because of the Arcology. Basically, you set a building, workers will immediately come from the Arcology into it, and you're good to go. If you look at my population, I have half of my population now visiting, and the other half is from the city itself, which I will get rid of soon. This city is the city I used in my beginner's tutorial, so if you took a look at that video, you'll notice that my residential, commercial, and industrial are still at the top left of the map, and I also added a few sections of residential in the bottom left. We will actually be getting rid of that soon and fill it up with more electronics factories. My current income is at 3.6 million, and we want to get that up to 10 million by the end of this video. Going forward once more, my population has dropped substantially, and I have now replaced the bottom left and some of the top left with a few more factories. My income has gone up to 6 million, and we're making lots more money now, but production is going up so fast that I'm actually going to have to start importing some oil, fuel, and everything else I need to keep up with production. My population is almost completely gone. And if we look at the Arcology now, it is density level 8, which means it's at the max. And I get the maximum amount of benefits as well, which means I can completely take off the population from my city, leave it at 0 if I wanted to, and I'll still be okay. Going forward again a couple of hours, my population is almost completely gone, and my whole entire population consists of people from the Arcology. I only have one residential zone left. And we're going forward just a little bit more again, and we can see my trade ports, my trade depots, everything is working flawlessly. I'm importing everything I need. My city is good. So let's take a look at how much money I'm making and in total monthly transactions it's over 11 million. My monthly profit is about 8.9 million to 9 million, something like that. I know it'll go up to 9 million because I still have to sell some TVs. Oh, there it is. See, it went over, way over 9 million. And my average is 7.5 to 10 million at the moment. There have been a lot of people that have said that the Arcology isn't useful at all and all it does is create traffic. Well, I'll agree that it does make lots of traffic, but if you put in tons of parks and rides and buses and a way to get around, the traffic isn't that big of a deal. Other than that, the Arcology is a great way to make money. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.